Welcome back, Brun here, and here we are on the GG server once again, taking a look at some of the new stuff that's going on. So this is going to come about less than 24 hours right before the dragon fight, and we are going to be taking a look at a couple different bases. We're going to check out what upgrades we have done here at the Wolfpack location in the sprawling village that's coming forward. We'll go ahead and check out some of the people on the east end, as well as check out Catty's build. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at all that and see what's up, what's new in the area. So hope you enjoy, and we'll go to the next clip. Okay, so starting off in the Wolfpack location, I have been trying to get a thunderstorm to open up here, so that way I can get some creeper heads, because I do have a banner design I found that I am wanting to make for this location. Currently, haven't had a thunderstorm. It's been 3 days in game, or 3 days in IRL. So haven't been able to get one happen just yet. Hopefully, by not sleeping, we're going to get that here. Hence the phantoms. But that's the hope. So taking a look over here, some of the things we've worked on recently. We are continuing to work on the expansion of the different sides here. So we're going to end up putting a lot more trees back in the backdrop, some custom trees to fill in that space. But want to make sure we terraform all of this, and then fill in that space with some buildings, and then trees in the backdrop. Have built a mud farm now, so now we can actually get more of the mud bricks and the mud packed mud to add in to the pathways. That's one of the biggest holdups I've had doing the pathways on the southern side here. So now built the El Mango simple design, so actually pretty easy to go, and if you want to build it yourself, that's a good video to check out. So that way we can actually get those blocks. I'm not going to go and explain that. You can always check out that video for those piece of information. But yeah, just trying to add in some of the new blocks and new builds, or add them to the newer builds in this world. So here's the mud farm, hence the reason why it's all mud blocks. Did a little bit of roofing and felt really good about that build there. Nice and easy, does function. Do not use efficiency for your shovel on that. It does make some issues. Found it out the hard way. A lot of water bottles all over the place. So over here, this was a build. I haven't decided what I'm going to put in this build yet, but just like a little house shop kind of location. So it's got some windows here that I might do something on the side here to kind of dress it up. But I really like how it's coming out from the base structure. It really need to work more with the changing of the shape to kind of add more to it. And I kind of did some flat sides on the back side here because I knew I was going to add some more builds on the sides. So this is kind of like going to be like 3 different buildings put together, all different little bit styles, but at least allows for some variation, as well as save some time on the building texturing. So yeah, like this is one of the other builds. This one came into the back side of that. Need to work a little bit more of changing, might change this up a little bit, not just because it gets too flat here. So trying to maybe retexture that, or add something to that. But yeah, trying to go and just change up with textures and color palettes, and just kind of play around with the different things, as well as like adding more of these types of what's it called, furnaces, or not furnaces, chimneys that lead to heating the home. I don't know why I blanked on that. But yeah, trying to add a little bit more of variety into these builds. So added this house, that house, and then added this one over here, as well as the mud farm. So this one, again, haven't decided, but this one's kind of got a little 2-tier style. So it's got like something down here where haven't decided what can go in here yet. I do have some ideas, and I have them written down, just haven't gone to the interior side of things. But a little bit of a 3-story building here, a little bit of some windows so you can see out, but trying to just kind of add variety to the different style of building. Kind of sticking more medieval, but also kind of just wanting to go with a lot of different structures and shapes to make it unique. So that's kind of where I'm going to go with this, and I kind of want to fill in all this in addition of these fields. So we have a wheat field over here. I think this is a potato field here leading to a dock. And that's other things, like adding these little docks all along the river just kind of makes it feel a little bit more lived in. I should add some small boats into the water to really give it a little bit more of a pop, as well as doing some more of the fishing style things. Like I added some You can see far in the distance there's some cobwebs, but I want to make it seem very lived in. So carts, boats, different elements to make it seem very much like there's life in the area. So here we're going to continue with that. Little smaller houses along the waterway, and you can see in the distance there's some custom trees. So I'm going to keep working with these custom trees, different style things. Like I got a little dock here, put a little boat here. But yeah, I saw this. I can't remember who built it. I think it was Blue Nerd built a style like this, and I had it replicated here. But yeah, taking just influence from other videos and builds I've seen and trying to incorporate them all here. So yeah, this is the kind of like clock tower-esque rail station that Pork built or the rails to, and I built the building leading up to it. And then we're just adding those trees to kind of fill in the space, adding some bushes. And I really want to really focus on building those custom trees because they add so much more life to the area. So yeah, I got little clock hands with some swords there. But yeah, so this will also eventually have a line to spawn. That's also part of the goal there. So yeah, that's kind of the updates have been done to the Wolfpack area. So we're going to continue to work with that. My goal is to build like one thing at least a day, just something small, or that way I can keep adding to the space. But yeah, so eventually this will all be kind of changed over. I plan on moving some of these houses out of here because I do plan on doing something with the monstrosity in the middle to fit more of the vibe. Just not there yet because I want to continue to add the farms vertically so that I kind of have a scale to know what to work off of. But yeah, so that's kind of what I have here. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to one of the other bases. So see you there. Okay, so we're back in the Nether Hub now, and you can see that the East Tunnel has gotten quite a bit of upgrade. Z10 was working on this spiraled kaleidoscope design. It looks really neat. It is currently not responsive, hence the reason why we see a bunch of piglins all over the place. But we're going to head down this way, and I'm trying to remember whose portal's what over this way. So we're going to check out, let's see, this is Chard. So Chard was one of the ones we wanted to visit. So we're going to head through there. Now Chard is kind of building their own castle design, so I'm going to head over to the front entrance. I believe it's this way. We'll showcase all the things they've got going on. Similar to what Catty's going for and what I have kind of led into at this point. Kind of more of a medieval castle vibe kind of style. Like I've gone more of the village, they've gone more of the bigger castle structures, which we'll show Catty's later on. But this is actually really nice, really neat tower design. I really like the shape of everything going on here. It's really cool to see the different styles. You'll see Catty's later on is a little different than this, but leading into those darker color palettes. So we can enter in here. Got a little gate with the spikes on it. Got a little barn over here. Just kind of like a nice little horse stable. I like the use of the. This is the new block. The can't remember what they're called. Mangrove trees. Really like how that looks with all that. That looks really cool. And they're also really working on adding all of their farms and things into their builds as well. As you can see here. So, they have an insane storage. Both Chard and Catty have been working on some insane storage systems on the server. I think they're both doing the multi-item sorting. Nope. This is actually... No, it might be multi-item, yeah. Ours is just bulk storage. Like, I'm not going through and doing the multi-item where everything kind of sorts for itself. I'm not going for the bulk storage systems or the where that you can sort by individual item. I'm just going to do straight on bulk system. Not worried about that. I can hand sort a lot of the other things, but really liking nice little slant roof. I need to do a little bit more of that. Change it up a little bit. But yeah, they've taken over this village and they're adding a lot of cool structures and features. That looks cool from behind. Oh, the rail on the glass, that actually looks really nice. But they are encompassing this village here. So that's kind of the theme right now. A lot of people took over some villages. and have been working with that. So you can see here some villager trading going on, or oh, there's a farm right there. Um, but yeah, so really neat to see all the different progress that people have made in the different villages going on throughout here. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to head over to Aaron's base and see what they've been working on. Okay, so here we're at Aaron and Friends base. They actually found a nice, very unique terrain element, a little like carved out space in the ground, and they've been working through here. They have their villager breeder over here, and they've been working on this space, or maybe that's their iron farm up there. That's a different design with the piston. I've never seen that before. But yeah, they've been working over here doing some different stuff. This isn't their main project as of late. We'll actually head over there shortly. Let's see if I can jump up here. I know they have a little bit of a road throughout the area. We're gonna avoid those guys. So they're kind of like what we did on the south end. They're building their own road all the way to spawn, and I think it all goes to spawn. I know that it goes. Like, we saw a little bit of remnant of it with Chard's area. Um, Nope, creeper. Avoid that. But their main build they've been working on is this way. So we're gonna dodge all the enemies, as hopefully it comes into render. Okay, so this is what Aaron's been working on over here. This is a shrine to the recent passing of Technoblade. I have a phantom chasing me right now. But yeah, so this is what they've been spending most of their time working on. Getting this set up, which is a good build here. Definitely in memoriam. Good representation for that individual. I didn't watch a whole lot of their content, but I know there's many people that have, and we'll have a little shrine on the server in honor of them. So yeah, this is all going to be potato fields around here, in addition to the statue. Okay, so we're going to head over to Hate's build now, and check out what's going on over there. Okay, so now we're going to head over to Hate's place. Hate lives on the western side of the map, just west of spawn. So we're going to head in through here and see what they have going on. Oh, there's a villager. Yeah, I know a lot of people have worked. Oh, wow. They've got their giant iron farm. So their village is actually like on a cliffside. So I know they've been spending a lot of time working on farms. So they have a whole lot of things going on and making their village safe. So we got a bunch of villagers here. They got their giant iron farm. It's going to be really unique to see how this develops, as it is on a cliffside. And I do know that they have also like a giant space below ground in this same area. Sidestep. So I'm really curious to see what they're going to have going on over here. But really neat to just kind of see, oh, they have the different pathways here laid out. So this is going to be Hate's village here. So again, all kinds of different styles and builds going on in the server, all in different states of construction, as depending on how much availability people have. So like here, Hate's got village trading going on, and really curious where this will end up going, because I know Hate does do some really cool things, especially with farms, so hoping to see what's next. Okay, we're gonna head over now to Catty's to check out what they got. They got a pet iron golem here. We're gonna check out Catty's next and see what's going on there. So while we're in the Nether, down the south tunnel, actually this has been finished up to a Nether Fortress. So if you are interested in Fortress, you can actually just head straight down the south tunnel, and it will cut you off at exactly the spot where you need to go to the right. But we also have some updates to the tunnel as well, as Catty and Nox's side and Phoenix Mine Girl. All of them are on this tunnel. I don't know who built this one, but they have this all finished. So here's Catty, there's Nox's portal, And I believe this goes all the way down to My Girl Phoenix. So this is very nice. I really like the design here with the frog lights and everything. That looks really, really neat. I need to get some frog lights. That's one of the things I have not gone and gotten yet. Definitely on my to-do list. But really like the, not only is it a good transition and what sort of like contrast between these two different tunnels. So that really looks really neat. So really, really applaud whoever built that. We're gonna head over into Catty's portal here, and Catty has been working on quite a bit. We'll start here, and then we'll look at the more impressive stuff behind us. So here is Catty's, I believe, villager trader setup. Yeah, I think this is his villager trader. Or no, this might be. Is this on a brewer? No, I'm not sure. I know he's got one of both. So he's got a villager trader and an auto brewer somewhere in this area. So you can hear the villagers. I'm not sure. Yeah, down here, all throughout. So they had a very, very technical build over here that I am not sure what it is. This has got to be villagers, I think. Yeah, this has got to be villagers. So I could be dumb. So yeah, they got a whole bunch of different stuff going on over here. So whatever this may be, if it's villagers or trading or potions, I'm not sure. I can hear the villagers though, so I'm gonna say it's them. But then they also have their castle design. So they were going with more of a evil style vibes. So that's what, hence the palette that they've gone here with. And this is going to be leading off to this space over here. I'll take a look inside. And you can see this is just the interior. So they're using lava as an accent with the mangrove. I'm going to end up going around. Looks like found Catty's wheelchair. Because Catty's an old man. And Leon, I think, built a bunch of wheelchairs throughout the place, it looks like. And a toilet to help Catty get around. Oh, yep. Got some left behinds, some remnants of someone being there. But yeah, so let's go check out the outside. So this is a very, very nice design. I know Catty spent quite a bit of time going back and forth with different blocks and different, not just palettes, but like just figuring out the right array for the right amount of detail as well as style. And it definitely pays off. Very, very well done by Catty. Really liking the way it's not just the vibe it gives, but the way it's layered, the way you can just it pulls your eyes up to the top there. And this is just the first part. I know Catty's in need of deep slay, and they're constantly working on this project. It is going to be a very impressive castle in the end, and I can't wait to see what the end result is going to be. So we'll keep bringing you updates with that as well, so that way you get a good look at that and see where that goes throughout the server. So I hope you enjoyed watching and checking out some of the different things. The dragon fight is tomorrow. It starts at, I believe, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you are on the server, it's a good time to make sure you get here and be ready to go. And hopefully we'll see you all there. Ooh, and the next time we'll check out that down there, because I keep forgetting that Nox has some really amazing builds down at that location. So that will be our next stop in the next video. See y'all.